That there were educated men in the medieval Western Europe, dash difficult to refute. For example, a woman named Ingwin taught Latin to boys at a cathedral school in northern Iceland as early as the 11th century, and tax rolls from the late 13th century give evidence of 22 schoolmistresses in Paris. Let's take a look at the question. Which choice completes the text so that it conforms to the conventions of standard English? Option A, being, option B, is, option C, are, or option D, was. So let us see how to do this particular question. First, we need to look at the options and we need to decide exactly what rule is being tested, what concept is being tested. Second, we take the clues from the text, we identify the subject according to the context, and then we do process of elimination. Got it? So by looking at the options, being, is, are, and was, we are actually we actually know that the sentence is testing you on what would be the correct verb. Okay, so this concept would be a subject verb agreement error. So according to the subject, we need to decide exactly what the verb has to be. Now how will you decide the subject? Okay, so there's a very simple rule to decide the subject. First, what you do, first you identify the verb and you need to question the verb using who or what. Okay, so let's try to understand that. So we need to identify the verb. In our case, it has to be is or are, right? Let it be the verb, let the verb be is or are here. So this is just the be form of the verb. Okay, now in order to find the subject, we have to question the verb using who or what, okay, to get the subject or the doer of the action, right? So let's try to question the verb here. So we can question the verb something like this. Okay, what is difficult to refute, right? So let's put the verb here. So if I question the verb here, what is difficult to refute? Got it? So this is how we question the verb, right? Now the answer we get is going to be the subject of the sentence. So what is difficult to refute? The fact that there were educated women in the medieval Western Europe, that's difficult to refute. You got it? So when we question the verb, we are actually able to get the subject of the sentence, right? So that there were educated women in medieval Western Europe, that's actually a fact, and that's actually one singular fact. You got it? So that fact is difficult to refute. Got it? So we have identified a subject. Now accordingly we need to choose the verb, right? Now let's make a note of the rule here. Now there's a very important rule that singular subjects will agree with singular verbs and plural subjects will agree with plural verbs. Okay, so this is our rule. So having said that, let's do the process of elimination. Let's see which option is close to our verb here. So we're looking for a singular verb because our subject is singular, right? What is our subject? Our subject is a fact. Okay, so let's see what would be a singular verb, right? So the fact is difficult to refute. Option A. Let's look at option A. Option A, be-ing. We are not looking for an ing form of the verb. So remember, the ing form of the verb is wrong. That would not be the simple present tense that we are looking for. So option A can be eliminated. Let's go to option B. So that fact is difficult to root. So is a singular verb and we have a singular subject. So this seems to be the right answer. Let's keep that on hold. Let's go to option C. So the fact are difficult to refute. Now we are not looking for a plural verb. Are is a plural verb. Since we have a singular subject, option C can be eliminated. And then let's go to option D. The fact was difficult to root. Now if you look at option D, it says the fact was difficult to root. Now remember that was also a singular verb, but the tense that we're looking for in the sentence is not the past tense. You got it? The tense that we're looking for in the sentence should be the simple present tense, because the fact, right? What is the fact? That fact is the past tense, that there were educated women in the medieval Europe. That's the fact, right? Now today that is difficult to refute, right? Today, right? In the current stage, that fact is difficult to refute. Got it? And then the author gives an example here. Got it? So option D is in the past tense, therefore it can be eliminated. Therefore the correct answer by the process of elimination should be option B, is.